Hey everyone, quick question. Have you ever been editing a YouTube video in Kdenlive and the entire timeline just melts? Glitchy previews, laggy scrubbing, random crashes? Yeah, that was me on Linux Mint for years. 3 weeks ago I said screw it and installed Cachy OS. Now, 0 glitches, 128 gigabytes of RAM screaming, my RX 7800 XT chewing through 4K timelines like it's nothing, and my computer feels like it got a caffeine IV. I'm never going back. Stick around because I'm showing you exactly why Cachy OS is the fastest, most fun distro I've ever used. And I'll tell you the one tiny thing you need to watch out before you hit install. Chapters are in the description if you want to jump around. Today we're covering my full 3-week journey, the customizations I'm obsessed with, and who should actually switch right now. All right, some backstory. So I've been daily driving Linux Mint Cinnamon for about 5 years. It was reliable, but man, video editing was painful. Kdenlive would stutter every time I added more than 3 layers, previews would freeze, and don't even get me started on the random Wayland X11 glitches. I kept hearing people on Reddit and YouTube rave about Cachy OS being arch, but actually stable and stupid fast. So one Sunday I downloaded the ISO, burned it to a USB, and thought, worst case, I just reinstall Mint. Spoiler, I never looked back. Let me show you what I'm running because this rig is no joke. AMD Ryzen 5 5600G, 12 cores at 4.46 gigahertz, Radeon RX 7800 XT with 16 gigabytes VRAM, 128 gigabytes of RAM. Yes, 128. 1 terabyte NVMe SSD. This is my main daily driver and also my video editing / gaming machine. I even threw Cachy on my secondary laptop just to test it. Same story. Installation was ridiculously easy. I chose the KDE Plasma Edition because I love how gorgeous and customizable it is. Calamaris installer, literally point, click, next, done. Whole thing took 15 minutes flat. No command line required for install. Rebooted and holy crap, the desktop loaded in like 8 seconds. Immediately, I went, whoa. First thing I noticed, everything is snappy, like stupid snappy. Apps open instantly. The Plasma desktop feels buttery smooth on Wayland. I fired up BTOP, which comes pre-installed, love that, and just watched my CPU and RAM laugh at everything I threw at it. Immediately, I customized. I installed Kitty Terminal and made every window borderless. Set up Fast Fetch to pull a random image from my wallpaper folder instead of the boring OS logo. Downloaded Chromium, made a tiny borderless YouTube window that always sits in the corner while I work. My desktop now looks like a cyberpunk dream and still boots faster than my old Mint setup. Here's the real reason I switched. On Mint, trying to edit with more than 3 video tracks or effects was a nightmare. Constant glitches, dropped frames, preview lag. On Cachy, I can stack 7, 8 layers, throw on color grading, text animations, and it just works. No glitches, playback is buttery, export times are noticeably faster. I've edited 3 full YouTube videos in the last 2 weeks without a single crash. That alone made the switch worth it. Gaming? Stupid easy. I installed Steam, downloaded Stardew Valley, Fallout New Vegas, and Valheim, and they just ran. No Proton tweaks, no messing with launch options. Everything at max settings, smooth as silk. The 7800 XT is obviously a monster, but the optimized Cachy packages and Wayland make everything feel tighter than on Mint or even Windows. I'm honestly shocked how plug and play it is. I'm now 100% in love with the rolling release model, based on Arch but with Cachy's magic. I get the newest kernels, newest Mesa, newest everything, and I'm not scared to roll back if something breaks. Hasn't happened yet. Pacman is so much better than apt. It actually tells you what's happening, shows you download speeds properly, and system upgrades fly. I run sudo pacman syu and it's done in seconds. I also love working in the terminal now. It feels powerful instead of scary. Only one tiny issue in 3 weeks. One time after putting it to sleep, my second monitor didn't wake up. It happened once. On Mint, it happened constantly. I just logged out and back in, fixed. And yes, I have a funny fail story. I tried to install some video drivers to run local AI, completely broke the login splash screen. Black screen on boot. I had to boot into recovery, edit a couple config files, and I fixed it in about 10 minutes. Gave up on the idea of AI locally though, maybe next time. I even installed Cachy on my laptop. Battery life is a little better than Mint, not life-changing, but noticeable. Thermals are the same, everything just works. Quick tour of my current setup. borderless kitty windows everywhere, custom wallpapers that rotate, fast fetch with random anime art instead of text logo, tiny always-on chromium YouTube window, borderless of course, plasma widgets arranged exactly how I like. It feels like my computer now, not just an OS. Out of the box, Cachy with KDE Plasma beats Fedora GNOME, beats Pop! OS before Cosmic, and feels like Cinnamon but on steroids. Way more customizable and way faster. It's what Mint wishes it could be if it wasn't stuck in 2015. So who is this for? Gamers who want bleeding edge performance, video editors and content creators tired of glitches, developers who love the newest packages, anyone who wants blazing speed and isn't afraid to open the terminal once in a while. Quick warning, you will spend some time in the terminal. Don't do a huge update right before a deadline. You might end up fixing something when you need your PC most. Have backups and a little patience and you'll be golden. If you want a distro that's blazingly fast, super customizable, and just works, try Cachy OS. Just don't be afraid of the terminal. Drop a like if you're thinking about switching. Comment Cachy below and I'll send you my exact config files. Subscribe for more Linux experiments. Thank you guys for watching and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.